Hi guys, welcome back to Humber Koi. So, thank you Gary Hoyle for nominating us for the pond measure. We're going to be doing that now, and then after that we're going to be finally putting a roof on our filter house. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, and we've also got a Facebook channel now, so go check that out.
Right guys, we've got Leo on the depth ledge and we're going to measure the width.
I think I'm going to fall in.
You're not going to fall in.
Okay, so
Underneath there, that's right. And underneath, so it touches, and we've got bang on 2 metres. Right, do you want to get back? Come back here?
I'll go this way, thanks.
No, you won't, you'll come back that way. Filming just in case you fall in.
I did it.
Right. So can you touch the liner at that end please, mate?
No.
And we've got 3 metres to the ledge, so we're going to measure this in 2 separate parts. And we are 5 mil below a metre. So that's the first square measured. We'll get that calculated, and then we'll do the ledge as well, and we'll add them both together to see what our literages are, our pond plus our filters. So up to the skimmer where we measured to last time, where the ledge goes in, that is another metre, but this one is not very deep. That is, what are we at there? That is 25. So it's 1 by 2 by 25. Let's get them added together and we'll let you know what we've got. So that's the depth with the shelf on a side view, the first one, and that's a top view. So we've got 1 metre by 3 metres. So it's 1 metre deep, 3 metres long, the first part. 1 metre long by 0.25. So I'm putting them into pond calculator on Swell's website. And the first pond A, the first part is 6,000 litres. So pond A is 6,000 litres. And the second one is 1 metre by 2 metres by 1/4 metre, and that's saying 500 litres. So I've just had Gaz on the phone, and I was doing a quick run through of all the measurements of my pond, going through the literages, and I've had to run back and delete this video and re-edit it because he's told me that my filter holds a lot more water than I thought it did. I was just on the understanding that an Nexus 220 hold 220 litres. It doesn't. Nexus 220 holds 510. So then I quickly googled how much the Tempest holds and everything else. So adding it all together, we have 7,037 excluding pipework.
Today's nomination is Tony from Humber Koi.
Well, I'm not sure the first video recorded any audio, so we'll jump back into it here. I've just cut these noggins out the front and put a few more beams across there just to give it a bit more strength. We're going to put 12mm ply on and then the metal tin on top of that. Let's fast forward a bit and we'll see it at the next stage. Feeding from above. Now here we go, we're looking something like a roof. What I'm needing to do is, I've got a few leftover ones of these. I didn't realise that I bought thicker material, that I was going to have such a gap at the top here. So I'm just making a few trim pieces to slot in like this, so when we put the roof on it you don't see all the woodwork behind it. Let's get that dressed up and we'll show you what we're doing next. But already I've moved my elector in there, bits and bobs like that, stuff that can't get wet. So far the weather's not looking too bad, but crack on, let's get it done, let's get it watertight, and then I can start doing shelves and bits and bobs like that to get my air pumps inside, make it a lot easier when I'm doing filter cleans. Pliers on, strong enough to walk on, and my trim piece at the front is on as well. So let's get some metal sheets on it because the weather's changing. Obviously, as soon as you start doing a roof, stuff like this happens, doesn't it? Look at this, it's coming on well. I'm just going to get some flash band across the top there and put some temporary on the sides until I get the trim that goes over it. The guy we got this sheet off was out of stock of them at the moment, so at least it keeps it waterproof, and then I need to bang some caps on the top of the screws.
That's the roof all done for you, Dad.
Grand. So we'll just add the final touches for now. Just put some flash band on the side there, and it's across the top. That'll keep it waterproof until the nice trim pieces come along the side. So let's get Leo down and we'll wrap this video up.
We've now got a waterproof roof. We just need some lights and shelves, and then we'll be all done. Next week's video, we have got an exclusive discount to all our subscribers, not just fish food, not just fish, dry goods as well. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget, if you like our content, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and join our Facebook group, and make sure to absolutely wham that subscribe button.